Can you see that in the corner too?
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I know that was a thing. But anyway, we are live. We're coming to you with some NFL picks action and also some. We're gonna talk about week one. We're gonna talk about the divisional picks and who we think are gonna win each division. We're actually gonna start there. DJ here, Casey there, Juggernaut 097 over there. I'm just going by the names that's listed below. I'm not. I don't know his actual name, but anyway, I did laugh a little bit when he came in as Juggernaut 097. I was like, of course he did. Typical of him. Yeah, Justin is back. For now. Once the Chiefs start losing, he tends to fade into the background a little bit. But nonetheless.
Oh wait, so the Bengals already start losing then?
Oh yeah. I'm surprised Casey showed up considering Andrew Luck retired. I mean, speaking of videos we were supposed to do that we never did, I guess we still could do that at some point in the next little bit. But anyway, here we go. We're starting with the divisional picks. Let me see if I can find some divisions, even though I know them all, but let's see if I can find some divisions. Let's start with the AFC East because the Bills are at the top of that division after the preseason. Just saying. Anyway, for the AFC East, I'm going to go with the Patriots because can you go with any other team in that division? Like, literally can't you? No. Anyway, Casey, thoughts on that?
You know what? It's going to be weird. These picks are going to be weird for me. But I'm going with the Patriots. That's not a. Hold on. If we go to our Super Bowl predictions, you'll understand why.
Okay. Justin.
I mean, I want to pick a different team, for the Patriots, but you just can't. I don't know. I mean, the Dolphins, I want to go with them, but they don't got much there. The Jets, I mean, they could.
Division.
What?
You got to pick outside your division, and then
you got to pick out. I got to go back in, and there's nobody in my division. I mean, this ain't my team. My team's not in this division, though. So what you talking about? I'm going to go with the Patriots. I mean, it's the most common sense choice. Patriots.
Things, that's what it is.
Okay. AFC North. Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals. I'm going with the Ravens, of course. Well, I mean, we're 4-0 in the preseason. If that means anything, it don't. But anyway, I'm going with the Ravens because I think, Lamar Jackson getting the full off season as a starter. I'm excited. I do miss Joe. I promise. I really miss Joe. He was my guy, man. He was my guy. But I love Lamar though, so it's like it's kind of weird. Like I
you like Lamar?
No, not the Bengals. Lamar, who likes the. I don't know with the Ravens. I think this is going to be a tight race. I just wonder what the Bengals are going to do because the Bengals once again are going to be missing AJ Green. They're actually like mentioning him in the IR discussion because he's injured right now. So that kind of is concerning. But I think the Browns are going to be good. I think the Steelers are going to be good. But I don't expect the Browns to live up to the hype. Not this year. I think they got to put it all together first. It's kind of like when the Eagles they signed all those good players and they were this whole dream team and everything. But you can't see my air quotes because my thing is too small. But anyway, they were the dream team. I think they're going to be good. But I think they're going to underachieve because I think there's so much pressure on them that it's going to almost force them to underachieve a little bit. So I think the Browns will be a close second. And I think they'll make the playoffs this year. I think at least two of the teams will make the playoffs from the AFC North. Casey.
I got to go on a little bit of a rant on this one. I'm not going to go on the full one. We'll stick that for the video that we're going to do about Andrew Luck. But if this man just told us he was going to retire, like the end of last season, we could have got Joe. But no.
Oh, you wanted Joe? What? I'm surprised. Everybody hates Joe. What I heard.
I like Joe.
Not a bad quarterback. He would have been a great pickup, and I could have used that all the time against you. Because remember when the Colts left Baltimore because Baltimore sucks? That would have been great. It would have been a happy season for me. But no. But anyway, I'm gonna go with the Browns. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. that they're gonna take it. And you see, DJ walks away as soon as I talk about how Baltimore sucks, and that's why the reason the Colts left, because they suck.
I was listening. Sorry, I had to get my charger. Like we weren't gonna be live for very long. So, but I appreciate you giving Joe some credit. I really appreciate that. I really do. Because I knew somebody was going to pick him up, but everybody's like, oh, nobody's going to pick. Oh, it's Joe Flacco, though. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. He won the dang on Super Bowl. That's more than a lot of people can say. What was that, Justin?
I think he's a good veteran in the league.
He's a good veteran. He may not be your quarterback of the future forever, but you're going to make the playoffs with him, and I promise you that. Justin.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I don't know. I want to pick the Ravens. The Steelers, okay, the Steelers, they don't have like all the stuff that they, but you know what? When people are down, the Steelers, that's when they do good. So they could, people might think they might do bad, but you never know. But I don't think they're going to win the division this year, to be honest. I think the Ravens are going to win it.
I've never heard those words from Justin, ever.
And that's the only time you're ever going to hear that from me.
So nobody's going to pick the Cincinnati?
Nah, they're not making the playoffs. They're not doing anything. They're
like, I wish I could hear what Lamar would say.
They're probably going to get like 3 wins.
All right. AFC South, Texans, Colts, Titans, Jaguars. I actually read those out of order. But I'm going to go with the Texans. I'm cheering for Jacoby Brissett. I really am. I just don't know yet. And I say this a lot about quarterbacks I haven't seen very much of. I saw him in college. I got to see him live in college one time. That was cool. But like I don't feel like I've seen enough of him to really just be like, yeah, he's gonna be the savior of the Colts. Like, not necessarily the savior, because Andrew Luck was ridiculous. And even last year was ridiculous. Playing hurt, probably still playing hurt, was ridiculous. So that's kind of my thing with him. I want to see more first. It's like Mahomes. Not that I didn't think Mahomes was going to be good. I just had to see it first. I wanted to see it, but before I really just jumped on the bandwagon like that. There's a couple of people I can jump on the bandwagon for, but I got to wait on Jacoby. I think the Texans have went all in on this season. I know trading away Jadeveon Clowney and their first round picks kind of seems kind of weird, but they got some assurance for their offensive line, and I'm pretty sure they got another pass rusher to take the place of Jadeveon Clowney. So so I'm gonna go with the Texans, and I think the Colts will still be second. Just because I don't trust Tennessee, I don't trust Jacksonville, even with Nick Foles. Because Nick Foles, I like Nick Foles, and I love the story of Nick Foles, but I still don't trust Nick Foles. Casey.
Casey.
Yeah. No, I still have confidence in the Colts. We're not obviously not going to make it full. I think we may make it to the playoffs, depending. But I mean, we won our last preseason game, so that's something positive. Kind of like DJ said, I haven't really been watching too much to really catch up on now. But I mean, even when Andrew Luck was injured and out, like, we weren't terrible, so it's not like Tom Brady or one of those other quarterbacks where they go down and their team just goes in the trash. We said, well, yeah, we're not going to make it to the playoff or far in the playoffs. We're not going to make it to the Super Bowl, but I think we're still going to do decent, and it'll just be another rebuilding season. We could have got Joe, man. We could have got Joe.
Justin.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, for Andrew Luck for retiring. I actually liked him. I like Andrew Luck, so so I feel bad for you, Casey.
100 favorite teams.
No, I just said I liked Andrew Luck. I didn't say I liked the Colts.
You said you like the Colts. You keep going back and forth. You're like, oh, I'm a Colts fan. Then you're like, nah, I don't like the Colts. And then you're like, I like the Colts.
I got the Texans win this division. I mean, I want to go with the Jaguars, but I don't know, if this is going to be their 2017 season or, what they had a couple years ago when they, could have had the chance to go to the Super Bowl, or is it going to be their 2018 season? Like which Jaguars team is this going to be? And the Tennessee Titans, they're not going to do very much, even though I like Marcus Mariota. I still know what they really have on their team right now. And I mean, the Colts are probably going to get second. I mean, they'll probably maybe make a wild card. But that's probably about all. But I'm sure the Colts they're going to get back to their winning ways though.
Alrighty, AFC West. Oakland, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs. I mean, that's my boy, dude. That's my guy. You think I can pick against my guy, bro? You think I can pick against my I don't know. I think Mahomes is going to cap off his MVP season, his basically MVP rookie year, with another great season. He's just good. He can make every throw. He can move. He can make throws on the run. He can make them standing still. He can throw it behind his back. You never know what he's going to do. And the Chargers are always up there because they got Phillip Rivers. Oakland, I think, is going to be much of the same. And it all depends. I think a lot of their issues is that they don't believe in Derek Carr, and I think it's really messing with Derek Carr's confidence. Because Derek Carr, for a little bit there, was almost like in the MVP race. He was taking this team to the playoffs. He was such a big component of what this team was going to be and their success. And then he got hurt, and then people stopped believing in him, and now it seems like it's really affecting him. I'm going to go with a surprise here, but not a surprise for me, but a surprise for most people. I'm going with Denver. I think the defense is right. I think the defense is nice. And I think Joe is going to prove why they took him, why they decided to pick him up. Casey. Chiefs will be second. Chiefs will be close second.
They're going to be second. Like they are right now. They number one, baby. I believe in you, DC. I believe in you. Yeah. You drink the Gatorade and then the Ratorade and then the Raid because it's going to fade again like it always does. And I'm going to get a bunch of the Haterade. I believe in them, though. I do. Plus, there's really no other teams in that division that I want. Maybe the Chargers. I like the Chargers, but they do this thing where they like to try to lose, and I don't understand it. They need to stop that. But I'm going with Oakland. I think this is their year. I think they're coming back.
All right, Justin.
I mean, do we need to come to me? I mean, we already know.
All right, moving up.
I'm picking my Chiefs, baby. The Chiefs are winning. I mean, we just what? No. Oh wait, I got outside my division and then go around my division and then back in my division.
You said the Raiders, yeah.
No. I mean, the Raiders, they're just gonna be dead last. Well, it's between them and the Chargers, and then second's probably going to be the Broncos. I mean, that defense is good.
We got. Come on now.
I mean, who else do you guys have? Who else do you guys have? Not very many.
And Antonio Brown.
Derek, I mean, if they were all in on Derek Carr, but I don't feel like that the Raiders are all in on him. I just don't feel like it. They don't.
Derek Carr and Antonio Brown.
But no, yeah, I got the Chiefs win this division, but I have a feeling that our defense, like, if we could step up our defense, we make it to the Super Bowl this year. But like, I'm kind of hesitant on how the defense is going to do. But our offense is, because we just had LaShawn McCoy, added him. He's like one of our. He's going to be like top 7 on our team, because we got Tyreek Hill, we got Damian Williams. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
We got Damian Williams. I mean, Travis Kelce, probably the best tight end in the NFL.
The best tight end there.
Or, it's either him or George Kittle or Zach Ertz. Those are top 3 in my opinion. But yeah, I got the Chiefs winning.
What about Jason Witten?
Jason Witten.
What about Jason Witten? Speaking of Jason Witten, the NFC East. Zeke is back. Zeke is back. So that improves the Dallas Cowboys stock, I feel like. But they still got the Eagles in that division, and the Eagles are still really good. I definitely think, as far as the Giants are concerned, it's going to be still a rough year for them. I just wonder, I wonder if Daniel Jones is going to get any snaps throughout the year, because I think once he takes over, there's something about him that I really like, and there's something about New York teams and hating your pick and them turning out to be a great player. Kristaps Porzingis. So at the end of the day, I think they'll be fine once Daniel Jones takes over. I like Eli. I'm still a big Eli guy, but I'm not. I can't pick the Giants. I can't do it. I've done it in years past, and yeah, we know how that went. For this one though, I'm still gonna go with the Eagles. I just think the Eagles are the best team. I think Carson Wentz is set for a bounce back year. Hoping that he can stay healthy, because when he's healthy, he is a top 5 quarterback in my opinion. So I think Carson Wentz is definitely set for a bounce back year, and I think he's going to lead the Eagles to the playoffs at least, and winning this division. I do think the Cowboys will make the playoffs, because I think, I still wonder about their receiver depth, because without Amari Cooper, it kind of hurts a little bit after that, and Amari Cooper is a little on the injury prone side, so that kind of concerns me. But they do got Zeke, and Zeke's going to put up consistent numbers every single game. So I'm going with the Eagles, but I think the Cowboys will be close second. And I think the Redskins, like, I know people are very hard on the Redskins, and Redskins fans are very hard on the Redskins, but I think the Redskins could surprise some people who they start at quarterback. I feel like even with Case Keenum, it's hard for him. Just because it feels like nobody ever believes in him. You trade for him, and then you're like, oh, yeah, we don't really believe in you, Dwayne Haskins. Welcome to the team. Wait, what? You just traded for a quarterback. What was the point of trading for that quarterback? That's what I've never really understood. And at the time, I always thought it was stupid that Redskins fans were so upset about that when they had no quarterback at the time. Alex Smith is hurt. He's going to be hurt probably the rest of the year. You need a quarterback. At the time, you needed a quarterback. You didn't have one. Do you want to just not have a quarterback and possibly not take a quarterback in the draft? No. You want to be reassured. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel about the Redskins, and I think their fans are just ridiculous sometimes. They're some of the most ridiculous fans. I understand how bad it is in Washington. I get it, but they have no hope at all. It kind of sucks. But Casey, NFC East.
What did you just say?
I said Casey, NFC East.
What?
Casey, NFC East.
He keeps anyway.
Yeah, yours is doing it too. So I don't know. GG StreamYard. We got to blame something.
Yeah.
I hate this division. I really do. Like, I just
agreed.
First of all, as for what DJ was saying about Redskins fans, Redskins fans are kind of like Impact Wrestling fans. Like, I just can't. But anyway, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I'm giving them the shot, and they gonna drop the ball.
Can you repeat that?
As always, they gonna get to this Cowboys, and yeah.
Did you just say the Cowboys?
They did.
Oh,
wow!
Whoa!
Did
wow?
Justin,
America's
are you picking the Cowboys?
I'm not picking the Cowboys. I'm not. I'm
Cowboys?
just not. I mean, every Dallas fan says, "Oh, we're the greatest team in the NFL." I hear it every single year. Dallas is gonna win it all. Well, they're not. It's not. I mean, the Giants aren't gonna do anything. I mean, I have a feeling what they're gonna do with Daniel Jones. I have a feeling that they're gonna have him sit behind Eli Manning the whole year, like what they did with Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, until he's actually ready. So
isn't Daniel Jones the most Eli Manning like quarterback we've ever seen?
Yeah, they look exactly like the same. Like you know what? We gotta find an exact replica of Eli Manning and go like, oh, there he is. Yeah, Daniel Jones. So I mean, because once you go with Daniel Jones, you cannot go back with Eli Manning. You just can't. So don't rush it too soon because I mean, I don't think he's quite ready to be a starter yet, in my opinion. Even though they went 4-0 in the preseason, but the preseason doesn't even matter. So I have a feeling that they're kind of going to be at the bottom this year in the NFC East, and then the Redskins. It's unfortunate for what happened to Alex Smith last year. They're not going to really do much. The RS they're not going to do very much this year. I mean, they don't really have an identity there right now. I mean, they don't know what they want to go with. And I don't really know much of their roster right now, so they're not going to do much. They're actually going to probably be the dead last team, but I got the Eagles winning this division.
All right, to the NFC North we go. We got. I think in this one, as far as looking at the Vikings, Packers, Bears, and Lions, I think the Vikings are going to come out and win this division. A lot of people, for some reason, another person who guys are just hard on is Kirk Cousins. And I think, for whatever reason, I think fans and analysts really hate those in-between quarterbacks. They hate those guys who aren't necessarily throwing for 5,000 yards because their scheme doesn't fit to 5,000 yards for passes. But for whatever reason, they still are pretty successful. And I think Kirk Cousins is one of those guys. There's a reason why they signed him. And I definitely think that the Vikings, maybe not their fans, but the Vikings believe in Kirk Cousins a little bit more than the Redskins did because the Redskins could have lightning in a bottle and still would throw it away. So I'm going to go with the Vikings. I think Kirk Cousins has something to prove. And for whatever reason, even though he had good numbers last year and they were right on the edge of the playoff race, people still don't like Kirk Cousins, and they still don't like the Vikings. So I'm going with the Vikings. I think the Packers are set for a good year, but for whatever reason, I feel like they're not going to have one. There's something about the Packers that always just screams overhyped to me, and I think it's going to be a race between the Vikings and the Bears. That's just Casey.
I'm also going to go with the Vikings. I think for a couple years now, they've been, kind of slowly working on their team and getting better. And, you see them, slowly over the past couple of seasons improving in certain areas. And, I think this is finally going to be their year that they win the division. I don't know that they make it, to the Super Bowl or far in the playoffs or anything. But I think, give them a couple years. I think they're eventually going to get there. I think they're heading in the right direction.
Justin.
I mean, he already knew who the GOAT is in this division. I'm joking. I'm not gonna go with it. I'm not gonna go with him.
I mean, look, even Lamar Jackson said he went up to Aaron Rodgers and was like, "What's up, GOAT?" And I was like, I was very upset at my guy for that. I really was.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is good and all. I mean, they're good and all, but I just think they're gonna struggle this year. To be honest, I agree with DJ. I mean, I don't know why, but Aaron Rodgers, he's probably gonna probably do some magical things. But
I mean, they only have.
I mean, they got Devontae Adams, and then who's their tight end?
That's it.
Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham, he's kind of, if he's kind of injury prone a little bit. So I mean, they don't really have much there. I mean, their defense is good, but they don't have much on offense right now. But I think I'm gonna go with the Bears here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears to win this division. I mean, was it the wild card game that they lost? Was it the wild card? Or was it divisional?
Yeah. I think it was divisional.
Yeah, it was one game, where that doink, off the side of the goalpost, could have had a chance to win it there.
Doink the Clown was in the game? What?
No, not Doink the Clown. The doink off the goalpost.
I missed it.
We got the NFC South and NFC West next. First, we're going to go with the NFC South. I'm going to go with the Panthers because I like the Saints, but the Saints feel a lot to me like one of those teams that everybody's just looking at that's just set to underachieve. They've been so close the last couple of years, and last year we know we had the pass interference call, and then the year before we had the missed knockdown by the safety. I can't remember his name against the Vikings. So they've had a couple of bad breaks, and this could either be a year where they completely take off and Drew Brees rides off into the sunset, or this could be a year where they completely just implode and kind of underachieve. I'm gonna go with the Panthers. It's hard for me to go with the Panthers because of Cam's injuries, but still, I think the Panthers are going to be set for a good season. Casey.
For me, this is another division where I'm just like, none of these teams seem like it. If somehow no one can win a division, I would pick, this would be one of the divisions I would pick. But, just the way it works, somebody has to win the division. It's just how it is. So
crab legs.
I'm gonna, my man. I'm gonna go with my old faithful Tampa Bay Bay. To upset me again, because they always do.
Oh man,
Justin.
I mean, I want to go with the Panthers here, but like DJ said, I mean, Cam Newton with his come back from his injury, he just had shoulder surgery. I don't know how he's really gonna do there. So I think I'm gonna go with the Saints here. I'm gonna stick on the safe side, and I think this is the year they actually they get back to the Super Bowl. I think the Falcons are going to have a lot better season than they did last year, and the Buccaneers, the crab legs, that Jameis Winston, they're going to end up in last. I mean, I like Tampa Bay, but I mean they're not winning this division. They're just not.
I would love to see the reaction of people who watch our videos and are like, what the hell are they talking about crab legs?
Crab legs. Jameis Winston, if he back in college and stuff, if you guys don't know.
Don't explain it. I'm confused.
To the NFC West before we get into our Week 1 picks. For this one, I think Seattle's coming back. I mean, they're always right there in the picture anyway. But I think Seattle's coming back because their defense looked really good with Ziggy Ansah, Jadavion Clowney. They got the Griffin Bros. I was gonna say Earl Thomas, but they don't have Earl Thomas. But they got we have Earl Thomas, which I'm very hype about. I love that man. But anyway, I think that defense is definitely gonna be back. Obviously with Chris Carson, I think Chris Carson is one of the underrated backs in the league, and Russ is better than Aaron Rodgers. Dang on it, he can make every throw. He can run with the football. The man is better than Aaron Rodgers, and he's shorter, so he's at a disadvantage as is. Bruh, the man is better. Anyway.
That's a stretch.
What do you mean? He's literally shorter. He's literally shorter. How is that a stretch?
I mean, yeah, he's shorter, but what does that have to do? I mean, look at the passing yards. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers.
Offense. It's not his fault. He's in a run heavy offense. That's not his fault. Who was Aaron Rodgers' running back?
Devontae Adams.
Not Devontae Adams. He's a receiver.
Oh,
Aaron
wait. Aaron Jones. Yeah. I don't know why.
Who had Aaron Rodgers' running backs been? Besides Aaron Jones, who's kind of been pretty good. But other than that,
no,
I can't find him.
You're right. You got me there.
I want to go with the Rams. I do. Another team that just keeps fighting for it, and just something happens every year. Something happens, and I don't know what it is, but I gotta go with Seattle, I guess. That's the only other team that looks decent to me. I can never trust the 49ers. The Cardinals, the grass been broken for a while. The grass ain't worked for a while. They need to just figure out something new.
But Kyler Murray's bringing some new grass.
I don't think so. Until I see it, I don't trust it. So we're going with the Seahawks as much as I don't want to. But yeah.
All right, Justin.
I'm going to go with Jimmy G. No, I'm not going Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers. I mean, I wanted to do something, but I just don't see anything happening with that. The Rams, they're just going to be very depressed, after that Super Bowl loss from last year or, from earlier this February. They're still going to be like, they're just going to be depressed because they didn't win, and they're just going to fall off the cliff. The Cardinals, they're not going to do anything. And so the only team I'm going to have to go with is the Seahawks. They're winning this division.
All right. Well, let's jump to week.
All right. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do this. We don't do it anymore. Week 1, Super Bowl predictions.
Oh, God.
Lord. Okay, I'll do it right now. All right. Wait, DJ, you go first.
Oh, God. I'm not ready. Casey already.
Okay, I'll give you mine.
I already got mine. I know it.
Okay, you go ahead.
No, you guys go ahead. No, you
okay, I got the Chiefs. you think that's funny? Watch me be right. The Chiefs and I got the Saints this year. It should have been last year, but yeah, I got Chiefs and Saints.
Is it my game?
This is actually what's going to happen.
Okay.
They're coming all the way, baby. The Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. And Tom Brady is going to retire. He said if he won the Super Bowl, he was going to retire. So he's going to do it. I'm rooting for the Patriots all season. He's going to retire.
Or they could just get injured.
Okay.
No, it's not okay.
Okay.
Tears ACL.
Okay. Okay. This is my partial. My partial pick is the Ravens and the Saints. Because obviously. But I think it's really going to be either the Seahawks or the Saints. I really don't know which one I think is going to win. And the Chiefs. Even though I said the Broncos will win the division. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, moving on. let's get to Thursday night football. It's coming up here in like less than 24 hours now. We got the Packers and the Bears going at it. Packers and the Bears. I'm going with the Bears because I love Mitch. Mitch is my guy, bro. He's my boy. You know, he's my boy. I'm starting back the boy club. I probably should have said that out loud. That really didn't go as planned. How I meant to. Anyway, I'm going with the Bears. Casey.
All right, DJ, start up the boys club again. YouTube is gonna take this video down immediately.
I'm sure YouTube pushes for equality.
I don't think that kind of equality they're looking for. I'm going with the Bears because you know what, we gotta start off strong. Justin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears also. I mean, they should have won the game last year. I think it was in Chicago also last year. Yeah, I mean they should have won it last year, but you know that whole Aaron Rodgers stuff last year. You know all that. You know the GOAT. You know he's the GOAT. But I mean they're not winning it. Yeah, and it's in Chicago also. So yeah, the Bears are winning.
All right, Ravens and the Dolphins. The Fins. That poor man, Josh Rosen, bruh. This man gets traded to the Dolphins, and he just know he about to be starting. And then they're like, "Nah, we're gonna start Ryan Fitzpatrick because he's proven he's a solid starter." And I love Ryan, but come on, give that man a chance. You go from one team that don't believe in you to another team that don't believe in you. What? Anyway, Ravens win this game. I'm telling you, bros, Lamar Jackson is going to have at least 3,000 yards passing. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but he's also trying to go for 1,000 yards rushing. So he gonna be nice. My boy gonna be nice. I'm growing my hair out in tribute. Starting today. But anyway, Ravens win this game. Casey, do the fans get the wins or the Ravens get the raisins? Didn't really rhyme.
The Ravens do not get the raisins because the Fins starting out week 1 getting the wins.
Terrible. We do have trouble against Ryan Fitzpatrick, but still. Justin.
I mean, I have a little bit of optimism for the Dolphins. I mean, here's what I think they're trying to like fill out to see what Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to be like here, and then maybe later halfway,
he's
maybe
play well for 4 weeks, and then he's going to play terribly for 2 more weeks. Then they're gonna
start Josh Rosen.
They're gonna put him back in for 2 more weeks, and then they're gonna finally play Josh Rosen for the rest of the season. That's usually how the Ryan Fitzpatrick story goes.
Yeah, I could see that happening, but I mean, I want to go with the Dolphins, but I wish I would have got Jadeveon Clowney, to be honest. I wish I would have got him, cause yeah. But I'm gonna go with the Ravens to win here.
All right, let's jump down to the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. Bro, this ain't even a game, bro. No, I'm kidding. I think with the Jaguars defense, this could be a pretty good game. And with Nick Foles, see what he does with that offense. Like I said, I got Nick Foles, another guy. Even though he won a Super Bowl, I still gotta like I gotta see it first because Nick Foles ain't done nothing outside of an Eagles uniform. Like absolutely, and he barely did anything in an Eagles uniform besides win the Super Bowl. So like, I gotta wait on that one. But I'm going with the Chiefs on this one. I think this will be a really good game. This could be a game of the week. Casey, Chiefs or Jags?
I had a Nick Foles Eagles jersey at one point.
Wow.
And then I sold it.
Why did you have that jersey? You hate the Eagles. It was like one of your biggest passions. Did you lose a bet?
It was one of the throwback ones. back when I liked the Eagles, and then Donovan McNabb ruined my life forever.
Wait,
I
but
blame it all on McNabb. I do.
but McNabb was like the best Eagles quarterback ever.
He got hurt all the time. His pinky, he'd be out for like 3 weeks.
So did you like the Eagles while Nick Foles was there? Or while no?
No, it was on sale on the NFL shop, so I was like,
okay.
Which kind of jersey did you get though? Was it one of those like limited jerseys? You know, like the ones that actually have the full stitching, or like which kind of jersey was it?
No, it was back before Nike ruined jerseys. I hate the Nike jerseys so much, and then they extended the contract. And anyway, back to the game. Who do you even pick in this game? Like for real though. I'm going with the Jags because I just don't trust either team at this point.
All right, Justin.
Okay. Well, you know what I gotta do. I gotta go outside my division, back inside my division, back around and
so he's rooting for the Jaguars.
I mean, I was watching ESPN a few days ago, and someone I can't remember who said it, but they actually were saying the Jaguars are going to beat the Chiefs. I just laughed at that. I go like, if the Jaguars win, I would do something crazy. I mean, I don't know what I would do, but damn. The Jaguars aren't winning this. The Chiefs, baby. The Chiefs are winning this.
Like 3 weeks ago, the Colts were going to win the Super Bowl, so like things change.
Redskins, Eagles. Eagles. Because I don't know about the Redskins yet. So Eagles. Casey.
I really want the Redskins to win. I do.
The RS
too. They're not going to. It's just because I can't have nice things all the time. And the Redskins winning, the auras getting the W's would be a nice thing that I would like. And I'm not going to get that. So the Eagles is going to win this one.
Justin.
Okay, so the Washington Foreskins.
Whoa.
Actually, there's a guy in my fantasy league. He calls himself that. He's a big Washington fan. The R's, they're not gonna win this. No, I'm sorry. There it is. Not. The Eagles will win.
Damn.
All right. Bill versus Jets. Oh my goodness, I feel bad for anybody who has this game on TV. I mean, what? Jets. I'm going with the Jets. Maybe.
Le'Veon Bell.
That's the only thing I'm watching it for. Casey.
God. Oh God. I wonder what stadium they're gonna play in. That's a question that I really need to know.
The Jets stadium.
Get it? Cause
they're both from
they. I'm broken on this. No one win this game? Is that a thing? Can no one win this game?
Can this be a tie?
All right. No, first one of the season. I'm picking the refs.
The refs always win every game.
No, they don't. I've seen some refs get tackled. They do not win every game.
Oh man. Lord, here we go. Bills and Jets. I mean, people doubt Bills, and so I mean, I don't know how to. I mean, the Bills could actually maybe do something, but I don't know against Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell's going to run all over them. Yeah, the Jets win. To be honest, I don't know.
Falcons versus the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings. Casey.
Yeah, Vikings.
Justin.
You know what? I'm gonna go a different way this time. I'm gonna go with the Falcons here.
Okay.
Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, they're gonna do something here.
Titans versus the Browns. I'm going with the Browns to probably win their first game of the season, like their first week 1 game in like a very long time. Browns. Casey.
Yep, we're going with the Browns.
Justin.
I mean, for once, the Browns aren't that brown this year. And
orange anyway.
What?
They're typically orange anyway.
I mean, I don't know why they have their name the Browns. I mean, can't they come up with a better name for their football team? I mean, Browns like that. That sounds like
the oranges.
The oranges. Yeah, because their jerseys are orange. No, but Browns sound like something that comes out, like it sounds like a crappy team.
Wow.
You spun around in how many circles to get to that?
No, but I got the Browns winning here.
Rams versus Panthers. I'm going with Super Cam and the Panthers. Casey.
I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'm gonna give them, the fighting chance in the beginning, because they're gonna win the division, so we got to start off like that.
Okay.
Where's this game going to be at? Is this going to be in LA?
It is in Carolina. Looks like.
You know what? I'm still going to go with the Rams here. Yeah.
To the 4 o'clock window of games, we got the Bengals against the Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks. Hey.
Yeah. 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 Next.
Seahawks. I got them winning.
All right. Moving on. That was quick. Colts versus the Chargers. And all I got to say is go, Chargers, go. Casey.
Go, Colts, go.
You got to get that horse voice, like that.
I mean, if we can beat any team, this is one of them. Then we should do it. We can do this. Come on, Colts. We can do this. It's the Chargers. They try to lose. Let's help them. Come on.
They try to lose or something. Oh Lord. You know my way I go. I have to go to Justin way. I have to go with Colts here.
All right.
I gotta go get everybody in my division.
The 49ers versus the Buccaneers. I'm going with the 49ers. I think Jimmy G could be primed for a good year, too. Casey.
What was this game?
Niners in Tampa Bay.
The Niners and the Tampa Bay Bay. It's Tampa Bay Bay. Come on, it's the 49ers. Really? Come on now.
All right.
I got a Tampa Bay win here. I mean, sorry. No, 49ers.
All right. Moving on. Forgot which name is next. The Giants versus the Cowboys.
Cowboy.
Are we primed for an upset? Probably not. The Cowboys win. The Giants lose, as they often do. Casey.
Yeah, Cowboys.
I gotta go with the Cowboys.
All right. Moving on to our next game, which is the Lions versus the Cardinals. Kyler Murray gets his first win as a starter against Detroit.
Wow.
Casey.
I'm sorry. What game was this again?
Lions and Cardinals.
I'm sorry. What?
Lions and Cardinals. What is there anything special with that grass?
Oh, I'm going with the Lions because the grass broken, so the Lions got a chance. Wait, is this in Arizona? I think. Hey, I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah. So we're going with the Lions because the grass broken. They need to fix it.
They need to put some turf down. They need to water it. Like they need to do something. Like they need to roll that grass inside. They need to do something with the grass. I'm gonna go with the Lions here. I mean, I like their tight end that they just picked up. In the draft this year, T.J. Hawkinson. I think Matt Stafford could do something here. Marvin Jones. I think he could do something. So yeah, I mean, kind of like the Lions are kind of like a sleeper team, to be honest. I mean, you don't really expect them to do very much stuff, and like they're always grinding out here trying to. I mean, sometimes they be trying to lose, but I gotta go with the Lions to get a Week 1 victory.
All righty. To the next one we got. I think this Sunday Night Football. The Steelers versus the Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots because the Steelers suck. Chase.
Yep.
Wow. I'm gonna go with the Patriots here. I mean, Steelers are not winning.
To the next one, which is one of our two Monday Night Football games. We got the Texans at the Saints. I'm going with the upset here, the Texans. Even though they're at the Saints. Casey.
Go with the Saints. The Saints.
Okay. Just.
I mean, I want to go with the Texans here, because I got DeAndre Hopkins here, on my fantasy team. I want to go with the Texans, but I'm going to go with the Saints, though. Saints are winning. I mean, I picked them to win the division, so they got to start off hot.
My boy Joe getting the primetime game in Week 1. Let's go. Broncos.
I mean, it's Monday Night Football. Not much people watching it.
What?
I said it's Monday Night Football. Not much people watch Monday Night Football.
People watch Monday Night Football. What else are you going to watch? Raw? Monday Night Football. I'm going with the Broncos because the only way to win the division is to win. So Broncos win. Casey. Raider Raid or Bronco Raid? Rocket. I don't know.
Nah, Broncade don't even. Broncade sounds like bronchitis, and I don't know about that. So
bronchitis.
What you want is the Raider Raid because it's delicious, nutritious, and they got the new recipe, and it's better than ever, baby. So we're going with the Raider Raid.
Raider Raid people sure do a lot of false advertising because y'all been saying this for the last couple of years. Justin.
Can I not pick this game? Like, I don't want any of these teams to win. Can I just have a tie?
I mean, pick them.
What?
Good password, by the way.
Yeah. Well, what's it doing? Password pickup.
You know what? If I have to pick a team here, I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Okay. And we are done. That is it. I'm excited for football. I'm very excited. High school football started last week. College football started 2 weeks ago, so it's been very exciting. I'm very excited for the new season. I can't wait till tomorrow. I really can't.
What are you excited?
I'm pretty excited. I would say, pretty much excited.
Anyway,
we're gonna sign. Yes, Justin.
I just want to say, it's kind of hard to believe that, football season is here. I mean, it feels like summer just like flew by, and last week was the opening week of college football. I mean, it's just, I don't know where time has been going. It's just crazy, college football here. Now we got NFL starting tomorrow night. I'm excited to see what happens here for the season.
Definitely excited. But as we get ready to sign off, we'll see you guys on the next Pick'em video, which will be next week. We don't have to do it so quickly next week because we don't have we don't have a Thursday game in week 2, I don't think, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Do we do? Well, never mind. We're probably doing just quick.
Well, it probably be on NFL Network, and all that.
Probably do it that Tuesday more than likely. That's when we usually do it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to give us a like on the channel if you want more. Comment your picks below. Other than that, we'll see you guys on the next picks video. Thanks, Casey and Justino, for coming by. DJ here. I guess that's it. That's all I got to say. Bye. See y'all on the next one. Put your team below as well if you got a team. We claiming them now because if your team suck, I'm gonna make fun of you. Adios.
Yeah, put them in the comments.
I don't know how to end this podcast.
So you're just gonna move.